My son had a major femur fracture on the playground when he was in grade school, and he was taken to the emergency room, and Dr. Jennifer Turecko was the orthopedic surgeon on call, and we were really concerned. It was the first time he had a fracture since we moved out from California, where we had had physicians that we were used to taking care of our family. My son and I both have brittle bones. And we were really pleased to learn when we met Dr. Turecko that she knew a lot about our bone condition, which is relatively rare, osteogenesis imperfecta, and in fact had studied at Johns Hopkins under one of the preeminent surgeons who is a world-renowned expert on that. So we knew that our son was in very good hands, and the surgery that he needed to have on an emergency basis would go well. So ever since then, we've been regular visitors for all of our orthopedic needs. I like the fact that Dr. Turecko makes it really easy to engage in a conversation where you feel empowered as a parent or as a patient. In our case, I experience both. And I feel like we're making an informed decision together. I consider Dr. Turecko an extended member of our family. I not only feel like she's readily accessible if we have an emergency of some kind, because in our case it's a fractured bone, and if it's a femur or spine, both of which we've had over the last few years, my son and I both, it really is an emergency. And because we have a rare condition, she's not only very helpful in the office in getting us the care that we need and making herself available, but when we're in the ER, that is when it really makes a difference. When you want to talk about chaos and uncertainty, you're often dealing with people who've never heard of your bone condition and who aren't sure how to treat it, who maybe think that you need to go somewhere else like a Johns Hopkins. And she's really able to feel confident and comfortable, and we know that she's taken great care of us in the past, and so it really reduces the anxiety associated with being in a high degree of pain or having your child in a high degree of pain and being able to talk through what the next step should be. Whenever I hear someone's in need of orthopedic care, I very quickly recommend Hunterdon Orthopedic without reservation, because I've needed to see a number of the physicians there if Dr. Turecko is on vacation, and of course we have regular interactions with the staff, and in every case extremely responsive, very customer focused, and have always met our needs and been very responsive. So I also think that there is a lot of specialization at Hunterdon Orthopedic, so knees, hands. So in our case, because brittle bones affect all the bones in the body, it's nice to know you can go someplace and people have different expertise in terms of different parts of the body, and can help to diagnose and address something no matter where it occurs in the body.